Okay, this is Python Projects 4, Part 4, and we're here to finish the password bank, and now we're just going to build the part that allows us to use the program. So I'm going to be importing everything from actions, and I don't have anything in there yet, but I'll write it in a second. So let's write out our main menu. Alright, so in this main menu, basically what we're just going to be doing is asking the user what they want to do. I'll do that now, actually. I'll make it a format string. So I'm going to make it a number selection of choice. So I'll select a number. The colors in here too. So if they choose 1, I'm going to add a password. If they choose 2, we're going to secure or unlock the bank, I will call it, or the word bank. If they choose 3, we're going to quit. Now I'll make this choice red. And end it off yellow again. So anything after that remains yellow. Then I'll check the input. So if it is alpha, it's good to go. And remember, is alpha also make sure there isn't any white space. So it has to be a solid word. Actually, wait. We're getting a number. It's is numeric. Does the same thing, but just with numbers within a string. So at this point, I'll make sure, I'll just check it as a string anyway, because it is a number. So if it's 1, then return choice 1. I'll call it that. And pass in main menu so we can come back. If it's 2, then we're going to do choice 2. Quit if it's 3. By default, we're going to stay in this loop. So loop, the main menu, is really what I meant to say. Alright, so let's see what that looks like. I'll call the function, of course. Alright, that's good. Select the number. 1, add a password. 2, secure or unlock the word bank. 3, quit. Alright, I don't like that space right there though. So I'll put that there. All right, good. Now, in the actions file, here's where I'm going to import everything really. From insert, from secure, and also I'm going to import this module called getPass, so I can use the function getPass, which is basically like an input, but it also it blocks out what the user is typing in if you want to just make it look more secure. So here, one thing that we got to do is ask them for the key instead of typing it in ourselves. So get the key. I'm gonna get a function that does that. Actually, I'll just make it now. Key. All right, so I'm gonna use getPass to hide entry, and also leave a caution message letting them know that it's how important the key is. They will need to use the same key to unlock or lock the file, or encrypt and decrypt. I'll say it's first. I'll do that first. All right, so make that red. I'll say actually using different keys can corrupt the file. Then get the key. I'll show example with input, then an example with getPass, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. So please enter in your key if you already have one, or enter in a number between 1 through 255. We'll check it right here. So if key is numeric, and also check the length of it also. So if it's greater than or equal to 1, or actually, and keep it in this range, less than or equal to 255, then we'll be good to go. We can return the key as an int. By default, ask again, actually, I'll say that. All right, so let's run this really quick. This is actions. do this again. There's nothing wrong with the tabs, but we gotta like do it again. $149. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Let's comment this out for now. Except for the colors. Oh, cool. Bring that last color back. Have to go back to yellow. Cool. Type in a number. See how you can see what I typed in. And now if I use get pass. Wait, let me comment that out also. Can't see what I typed in. Alright, so got that working. Now what's left to do is make the unlock or secure function and the inserting function, or I should call it choice 1 and choice 2. I think that's what I called it. Yeah. Just adding. So got main menu in there. Do some color controls. Anything we ask in here from here on out will be blue. So I asked them for the password. I should use get pass here also, but just to make sure they know what they're typing in. Or you guys can do whatever you feel as though is right if you're coding this yourself. Right, so I'll ask password. What is password? It's easier to do it like that. What is your password? Adding to the bank. Okay, so what is the password you are adding to the bank? We'll check that. Now we have to make sure there's no white space. So I guess I'll do that like, what is alpha really? So there's alpha. Then print. Actually, let me check something. Let me make sure that is alpha actually does that. False. Okay, so it does do that. All right, cool. So it does check for white space. So if it does have white space, then I would say we need a solid word. No white space. Okay, then return this again actually. So if it gets past that, then we'll get the key. Then I'm going to write a function. Actually, wait, no. I'm going to use this. What we did last video. Store it in the bank. All right, got that. I'm also going to ask to run again. I think that one was called that. Yeah. All right, so let's run again. Actually, this one actually returns true or false, I think. Yeah, that's what I did last video. So I'll do ask equals that, and if ask is true, return this first one, else return main menu. Okay, so that should be good for that. All right, so unlock and secure, that'll be choice 2. Actually, let's choice 1. All right, let's try that out. Choice 1, what is the password you're adding? This one. This password you're adding, no white space. There isn't any white space. All right, so I'm going to check for white space in a different way then. All right, so I'll probably loop through it. I don't want to have like a big block of a loop code, so I'm going to kind of squeeze it in here and just check for the length. And it could be any value that it returns. So I'll just say it'll be true for every value as X inside password. We're going to loop and check each character. So it'll be true for every value inside password if that value is space. meant to say X. All right, so it's going to fill that array up. Now, if that length of that array is greater than 0, then there is a byte space in there. So I'll try it like that. This one, using different keys can corrupt the file. Please enter in your key if you already have one, or enter in a number between 1 and 255. Passkey is not defined. All right, so line 55. Why isn't that defined? Oh, yeah, password. So this file, I guess, still encrypted. This one, 222. And we added it successfully. Password not saved to your bank. Would you like to add another one? See, it asks us again. If I say yeah, what happens? Starts it over. Another one. Use the same key. Hit no this time. Goes back to main menu. And it's even more encryption in here. Okay, cool. Now let's do choice 2. Choice 2 would just be decrypting or encrypting it based on the state of what it already is. Choice 1 is adding to the file. So choice 2. Alright. And this one's going to be pretty simple. Let's pass main menu in here also. So I just need a key. Once we have that key, we'll already start the prompt toggling function that we made a few videos back. This one, because it wraps them in the questioning based on the state of the file. So remember, we had this is ASCII check the file. So if it's encrypted, it'll let them know. Well, if it's decrypted, it'll let them know your word bank is already decrypted. Or do you wish to encrypt it? And it'll do that if they say yes. If not, send them back. But if it's encrypted, it will decrypt it and let them know that they can view it. And they can just keep toggling to just leave it in whatever state they want. So start prompt. Function. Let's say that. All right, so prompted. It's not popping up. Why? Key. Main menu. All right, cool. Secure line 49. This was the issue that popped up last time. All right, yeah, that was weird. All right, so now let's hit choice 2. Please enter in the key. It's not readable. Let's see about that. Yes, it is. Remember this one, another one. Hit choice 2 again. Put that key in. It lets us know that we can already read it, or do we wish to encrypt it? And yes, that's what I'm trying to do. And then boom. So now you got yourself a word bank program here. You can save your passwords in there. Not that anyone would actually use this, it's just an example. But yeah. So the next one will be, I'll probably start getting into games now. So I'll see you in the next one, Python Projects 5. Peace.